We tested 5 of the top blenders from Vitamix, Breville, Cuisinart, NutriBullet, and others to find the best. Blenders are great tools for everyone, whether you're a home chef or someone who just wants an easy appliance to blend a protein shake. We've tested all kinds of blenders for all users over 50 models since 2016. And in our most recent update, we tested the best 5 blenders on the market today. Our team of kitchen experts tested a variety of traditional and personal blenders, making smoothies, soups, nut butters, and frozen margaritas to figure out which ones could pulverize ingredients into the smoothest, silkiest textures. Tasting the results from each blender. If you're looking for a great long-term value, we think that the Vitamix Explorian E310 is a great option. This unit has held up in our testing over the years, has a 5-year free warranty, and blends everything we add to it into a smooth consistency. There are many products available to choose the 5 best blenders of 2025, each with different characteristics. To help you make informed and perfect decisions, I did extensive research, wrote tons of reviews, and compiled a list of the 5 best blenders of 2025 from reputable brands. After much research, I found these very helpful for people like you. If you want to know about the price and other information, be sure to check my description. So without any further delay, let's jump into the video. Number 1, best high-end blender. Breville, the Super Q. The Breville Super Q delighted our taste testers. After tasting a leafy green loaded smoothie, lead tester Leslie Robinson said, "I can't believe it's so smooth." Likewise, contributor Arthur McMahon said of his berry smoothie, "This is the creamiest smoothie I've ever had." Using its soup preset, this blender turned out a batch of rich homemade tomato soup in under 6 minutes, heating the family-size batch to a steamy 145 degrees Fahrenheit. As for frozen cocktails, the results were smooth and creamy, with an even texture throughout. Breville's Super Q is a versatile, high-end blender. The combination of thoughtfully designed presets and convenient accessories makes this a nearly perfect unit, not to mention a fantastic substitute for a food processor in that it has its own setting for chopping. The Super Q's strong 1800-watt motor powers through piles of ice and frozen berries, creating the smoothest smoothies among the blenders we tested. Number 2, best blender under $500. Cuisinart Hurricane Pro 3.5. The Cuisinart Hurricane Pro 3.5 made delicious drinks and purees with several exceptionally high notes. It blended a green smoothie so pure that there were no detectable traces of any veggie or fruit flecks. And one tester said, "I can't get over how great it tastes." Yum. The berry smoothie was nearly as good, but a few non-pulverized seeds made it through, giving it a bit of a crunch. However, the blended margarita had a smooth texture throughout that our testers loved. The nut butter was a bit of a hassle to make, but it did turn out moderately creamy, if on the thick side. The tomato soup was a crowd favorite. It was utterly luscious to sip. Utilizing a jaw-dropping 2,000 watts of power to pump 3.5 HP through its spinning blades, the Hurricane Pro is a blending force to be reckoned with. This became clear with the green smoothie and tomato soup we made, where the Hurricane absolutely demolished fibrous leafy greens and hearty vegetables, liquefying them two sumptuously delicious drinks. This unit is also pretty darn loud thanks to that crazy strong motor, measuring 86.4 decibels when we tested it.
Oh.
That's the price of power, though. It's also fairly expensive, although slightly less so than the Breville Super Q that said. The Breville is able to puree nut butter very quickly in 1 minute and 30 seconds. 8. Whereas the Cuisinart Hurricane Pro took much longer at 8 minutes. All told, if you're looking for a premium and powerful blender for under $500 and are fine with waiting a little longer to make nut butter, this is the best option. Number 3, best blender on a tight budget. Ninja Professional BL610 for such a wallet-friendly appliance. The Ninja Professional BL610 performed surprisingly well in several of our blending tests. It made a berry smoothie with great texture and a green veggie smoothie that tasted great, though both were a little chunky and required some chewing. Our blended margaritas were excellent, with a smooth, creamy texture that reminded us of a 7-Eleven slushie. This low-wattage unit was shockingly good at breaking down peanuts and almonds into a smooth, high-quality nut butter. It was icily spreadable on bread, and our tasters enjoyed the flavor. However, the soup we blended was a bit gritty. For folks shopping on a tight budget, the Ninja Professional BL610 is an affordable alternative with impressive capabilities. It's even a good deal less costly than the NutriBullet combo, according to our tester. Gina Bradshaw, the BL610, should be on the radar of any blended cocktail enthusiasts. With a powerful pulse feature, this blender easily pulverizes ice into snow. The smoothie preset whips up batches of creamy, blended margaritas in no time. And the oversized 72-ounce pitcher means you'll have enough on hand to serve the whole party. That said, it requires a lot more blending to achieve a truly silky smoothie. And it's not powerful enough to quickly blend up nut butter. But if you're just looking to make yummy pina coladas or strawberry daiquiris on a budget, we recommend the Ninja Pro. Number 4. Best Heavy-Duty Blender Blendtec Total Classic. The Blendtec Total Classic is one smooth operator, making a green smoothie with a balanced flavor profile and really satisfying consistency, as one taste tester put it. The berry smoothie was really yummy, with only a smattering of crushed seed remnants remaining that didn't detract from the quality of the drink. Our frozen margarita had a remarkably creamy texture. This small but mighty blender has a 1560-watt motor base that provides ample power to pulverize everything from hearty breakfast smoothies to ice for frozen beverages. Standing only 15.3 inches tall, it's shorter than many others, like the Super Q and Ninja Professional, which are both 18 inches tall, making the Blendtec an appropriate choice for anyone with low-hanging cabinets over their kitchen counter space. As great as it is, a couple of oversights kept Blendtec from achieving even more perfect results. For one, it has a soup preset that lasts for 3 minutes and is designed to blend and heat soup. But it didn't warm the soup enough to our liking. The highest we recorded was 129 degrees Fahrenheit, which falls short of the ideal serving temperature. The Vitamix Ascent X2, by comparison, raised its soup to 147 degrees Fahrenheit in a single cycle. The Blendtec also lacks an auto-clean feature entirely, and its pitcher and lid are only safe in the top rack of the dishwasher, despite the pitcher being too large for most top racks. It's these small inconveniences that keep it from being a true top spot rival. Otherwise, it's still a fantastic blender that will last for many years to come. Number 5. Blender and Juicer Combo. Breville 3X Bluicer Pro. The Breville 3X Bluicer Pro spun up thick and creamy smoothies and a slushy-like frozen cocktail that our testers said were mouth-watering to look at and refreshing to drink. The food processing impressions weren't quite at the same level. The nut butter was tasty, and our testers were surprised by the general lack of graininess. But it took a lot of finagling and stirring to get it there. The soup results were worse. It was fraught with chunks that made it look like a marinara sauce. And as a result, the remaining liquid tasted thin and watery. What sets the Breville 3X Bluicer Pro apart is that it combines the power of a blender and juicer in one compact unit. It excels at making drinks like smoothies, frozen cocktails, and fresh juices, making it ideal for juice lovers wanting to streamline their countertop setup. This, combined with its large 68-ounce pitcher, places it in a unique spot as an amazing party machine where you can extract fresh juice and then use that to make a large amount of fresh frozen cocktails or mocktails for a crowd. While the spout is great for pouring out juice, it isn't the most functional for pouring thick smoothie mixtures. Another feature that's both a blessing and a curse is that it doesn't operate for longer than 60 seconds on manual mode, which is inconvenient for longer blending tasks like making nut butter, which took us over 5 minutes of blending to accomplish. But if you don't plan to use this blender for making nut butter, this isn't an issue. All in all, this is a sensational blender juicer that will save you the cost of purchasing multiple bulky appliances. I make helpful videos daily, so do subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you need more product information, please visit my YouTube channel. If you want to know the details of a particular product's details, please comment. That's all from my end.